Welcome to Iraqi Dinar News, where you receive real and authentic updates about the Iraqi dinar. If you want to stay informed with moment-by-moment developments, make sure to subscribe to the channel and like the video. Today we are taking a closer look at a statement that has been circulating throughout parts of the Iraqi dinar community. According to the comment being shared, everything being heard is mostly pointing toward activity over the weekend, with exchanges potentially beginning early next week if everything goes according to plan. While statements like this often generate excitement among currency followers, it is important to approach them with careful analysis, verified information, and realistic expectations. Whenever discussions about exchange timing begin to spread across online communities, they naturally attract attention from investors, long-term currency holders, and individuals who have been following developments in Iraq for many years. Many people have waited through numerous economic reforms, banking modernization projects, and government initiatives, hoping to better understand how Iraq's financial system will continue to evolve. Because of that history, even a short statement suggesting possible timing can quickly become one of the most discussed topics within the community. However, one of the most important principles of responsible financial reporting is distinguishing between verified information and unconfirmed expectations. The statement we are discussing today reflects what someone claims they are hearing, rather than an official announcement from Iraqi authorities, the Central Bank of Iraq, or recognized financial institutions. That distinction is extremely important because rumors and expectations have circulated many times in previous years, and not all of them have resulted in actual policy changes or market events. When evaluating comments like these, viewers should first ask a simple question: has any official institution confirmed the information? If the answer is no, then the statement should be viewed as speculation rather than established fact. This does not automatically mean the information is incorrect, but it does mean that it has not yet reached the level of official confirmation that financial professionals typically rely upon before making conclusions. The Iraqi dinar remains closely connected to the country's broader economic environment. Monetary policy decisions involve numerous institutions, including the Central Bank of Iraq, government ministries, commercial banks, international financial relationships, and regulatory authorities. Significant developments affecting exchange systems or banking procedures generally require coordination across multiple organizations. Because of this complexity, major changes are usually accompanied by formal communication through official channels. For followers of the Iraqi dinar, understanding this process is far more valuable than reacting to every rumor that appears online. Financial markets function best when participants rely on credible information rather than emotion. Patience and careful evaluation often produce better decisions than responding immediately to speculation. One reason statements about timing continue to attract attention is that Iraq has spent years implementing financial and banking reforms. These reforms have included modernization of payment systems, improvements in banking compliance, efforts to strengthen anti-money laundering measures, increased digital banking capabilities, and ongoing cooperation with international financial organizations. Each of these initiatives represents gradual progress rather than overnight transformation. Because reforms occur over extended periods, observers sometimes interpret routine developments as signs that larger announcements are imminent. While incremental progress certainly matters, it does not necessarily indicate that a major exchange event will occur within days. Responsible analysis requires separating long-term structural improvements from short-term rumors about specific dates. The phrase, "if everything goes according to plan," is also noteworthy. It acknowledges uncertainty. Even the individual making the statement recognizes that events depend upon conditions being met. Economic policy, banking operations, government decisions, and international financial relationships can all influence timelines. Unexpected developments frequently alter schedules, making it difficult for anyone outside official institutions to accurately predict exact dates. This uncertainty is not unique to Iraq. Around the world, governments and central banks regularly adjust implementation timelines based on changing economic conditions, inflation trends, currency stability, financial sector readiness, and geopolitical developments all play roles in determining when certain policies move forward. Consequently, Experienced analysts generally avoid assigning certainty to events that have not yet been officially confirmed. For long-term Iraqi dinar followers, maintaining realistic expectations remains essential. Many individuals have followed Iraq's reconstruction and economic development for years. During that time, numerous predictions have emerged regarding possible timelines, only for circumstances to change. This history demonstrates why verified information should always carry greater weight than unofficial reports. At the same time, it would also be inaccurate to ignore Iraq's genuine economic progress. The country continues pursuing reforms designed to strengthen financial stability, diversify its economy, improve banking efficiency, and encourage investment. These developments are meaningful because stronger institutions generally contribute to greater confidence in a nation's financial system over time. Banking modernization deserves particular attention because it supports broader economic objectives. Digital payment infrastructure, improved regulatory oversight, stronger compliance standards, and enhanced financial transparency all contribute to creating a more efficient banking environment. These improvements may not produce immediate headline-grabbing announcements, but they represent important building blocks for long-term economic development. Another factor worth considering is Iraq's relationship with international financial partners. Cooperation with global financial organizations often encourages improvements in governance, transparency, and regulatory practices. These efforts strengthen confidence among international investors and businesses, considering opportunities within Iraq's economy. Oil revenues also continue to influence Iraq's economic outlook. As one of the world's major oil producers, Iraq's government revenues remain closely linked to energy markets. Stable energy income can provide resources for infrastructure projects, public services, and economic development initiatives. However, fluctuations in global oil prices can also affect government budgeting and financial planning. Economic diversification remains another long-term priority. While oil continues serving as the primary revenue source, expanding private sector activity, manufacturing, agriculture, technology, and financial services can help reduce dependence on commodity cycles. Progress in these areas supports broader economic resilience. Returning to today's statement, viewers should remember that financial information often spreads rapidly through social media, online forums, and community discussions. As information moves from one source to another, details can change, interpretations can become exaggerated, and uncertainty may gradually disappear from the narrative, even when no official confirmation exists. This is why checking original sources remains extremely important. Responsible investors and observers typically wait for announcements from official institutions before treating significant developments as confirmed. This approach reduces the likelihood of misunderstanding and helps maintain realistic expectations. If official announcements eventually support claims of increased banking activity or operational changes, those announcements will provide details regarding implementation procedures, eligible participants, timelines, and regulatory guidance. Until then, speculation should remain separated from confirmed policy. Short-term implications of the current discussion are primarily psychological rather than economic. Rumors about potential timing often increase interest within the dinar community, leading to greater online discussion and heightened expectations. However, without official confirmation, these conversations generally do not change the underlying fundamentals of Iraq's economy. Long-term implications depend far more upon sustained economic reform than any single rumored date. Continued banking modernization, improved governance, regulatory strengthening, private sector growth, infrastructure investment, and macroeconomic stability are the factors that shape confidence over time. It is also useful to remember that currency values are influenced by numerous variables rather than one isolated event. Economic growth, inflation management, fiscal policy, foreign exchange reserves, international trade, investor confidence, monetary policy, and political stability all contribute to the broader picture. Serious financial analysis therefore considers multiple indicators instead of focusing exclusively on speculation surrounding specific dates. For viewers following Iraqi dinar developments every day, maintaining a balanced perspective can help reduce unnecessary stress. Markets and economies evolve over time, and significant reforms usually involve many interconnected steps. Patience and attention to verified information remain valuable qualities when evaluating ongoing developments. As always, we will continue monitoring official statements, economic data, banking reforms, and announcements from recognized institutions. Should verified information emerge regarding any significant developments affecting Iraq's financial system or the Iraqi dinar, we will examine those updates carefully, explain their broader economic context, and discuss what they may realistically mean for followers of Iraq's economy. For now, the statement suggesting that activity could occur over the weekend, with exchanges beginning early next week, should be viewed as an unconfirmed report rather than established fact. It reflects expectations circulating within portions of the community, but should not be interpreted as confirmation of an official policy or guaranteed event. Responsible financial analysis requires patience, verification, and a commitment to evidence. Those principles remain especially important whenever rumors begin spreading quickly across online communities. Thank you for watching today's Iraqi Dinar update. If you appreciate balanced, factual, and responsible coverage of Iraq's economy and the Iraqi dinar, be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss future updates. As always, this content is provided for informational and educational purposes only. It should not be considered financial, investment, or legal advice. Always rely on official sources and consult a qualified financial professional before making any investment decisions.